What's going on, YouTubers? Let me shut my door here. My kids are sleeping. All right, man. I appreciate everybody joining in with me tonight. Shoot, what's today? The 8th?
7th.
The 7th. Okay. What was that? Yesterday that I went up?
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday I went up to up to our local magic shop, Gauntlet Food and Games. Great place, love it. Got some really good food up there as well. But I played my first Commander tournament, whatever you want to call it, and we had 2 rounds. Pretty big turnout. A lot of nice guys up there, a lot of powerful decks. But I played my Vampiric Bloodlust for the first time in an actual tournament setting. And I was pretty surprised on some of the. I mean, I read all the cards. I played it a few times against one of my buddies. He's got the one of the anthologies or anthologies or whatever, the 4 commander deck sets or whatever. And he had. So I played against him a couple times, but I never really got the full potential of this deck until I went up to the tournament. So I just wanted to run through a few things that I really found valuable in my commander deck. Again, it's the Edgar Markov is my commander. Let's see if you guys can you see him. Okay, so I'll give you guys a quick view of Edgar. He is a foil. Very nice card. He's only like 250, but he's ridiculous. He is for 5, but he has immense. Whenever you cast another vampire spell, if Edgar Markov is in the command zone or on the battlefield, create a 1/1 black vampire creature token. Edgar has first strike, haste, and when Edgar Markov attacks, put a 1/1 counter on each vampire you control. So let me give you a little idea of what was happening at the tournament. So I had Edgar, and he was pumped with the Blade of the Blood Chief. I'll give you guys a quick view of the blade. Nasty. Oh God, this guy's so sexy. So he drops for 1, he equips for 1. It is an artifact equipment. Whenever a creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on equipped creature. If equipped creature is a vampire, put a 1/1 counter. Put 2 1/1 counters on it instead. So I had Edgar out here with the Blade of Blood Chief, and Edgar was like I think he was like a 16 or a 15, one of the two. Well, one of the guys actually, the guy that was setting Catty Corner to me, it was a 4-player match. The guy that was setting Catty Corner to me actually ended up gaining control of Edgar because I took his commander earlier in the game, so he decided to wait until mine was beefed up really sick and nasty and take him. So he gained control of Edgar, and I was unable to draw any of my destroy stuff. He did end up winning because of Edgar, just because Edgar had first strike, and I had a, what was he? He was a, Edgar ended up going up to like a 23 before I was able to end up getting my blade back. So Edgar ended up going to like 23 or 24, something like that. He was big and sick and nasty. Well, I had a flyer. It was the lifelink flying death touch guy, and I didn't end up pulling him out, and I'm not going to search through all these cards, but he was like a 16, 18, something or another. So to try to get Edgar back, I blocked with everything, forgetting that Edgar had first strike. So even though I had my death touch creature that was like a lifelink, flying, and death touch that was like a 15, 16, something like that, and I blocked with a couple other guys to try to kill Markov, he did not die, and that's what ended up winning that guy the game, was because Markov was so big. But a couple of the other cards that I did want to touch base with you guys here real quick. Pawn of Olamog, he drops for 3 as a 2/2 Vampire Shaman. Whenever Pawn of Ogmoth or another non-token creature dies, you control dies, you may create a 0/1 Eldrazi token, sacrifice this creature, add a colorless mana to your mana pool. That guy was awesome because I have a card in here Um, that allows me to sacrifice creatures. And Edgar, whenever anyone comes into play, I get to create the 1/1. So it was pretty cool. But the main reason that I'm touching base with you guys on this deck right here tonight is because of this combo that I figured out last night, and it was so sweet. So I had Sangul's Bond and Blood Tribute, both of them in my hand off of the draw. Got him. Okay, so let me explain this to you guys here real quick. Sangu's Bond, he drops for 5. So 5th turn, needless to say, I dropped this card. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. Well, that's okay, you know, by itself. Not super great, but yeah, if you're able to gain massive amounts of life, that's awesome. Especially with I had that big ass huge creature, but they ended up getting rid of this. So then 6th turn, I played Blood Tribute. He drops for 6. Kicker, tap an untapped vampire you control. No problem. Target opponent loses half his or her life rounded up. If Blood Tribute was kicked, you gain life equal to the life lost this way. So, needless to say, the guy that I did it on, I had 7 poison counters already because I was just letting him hit me because I knew if I could get this combo out on the board, then I would be able to beat him. So he had 36 life. I had this guy out on the board. I kicked, so he lost 16 life. Well, I gained the life because I played the kicker. So Sangul's Bond actually done him another 16 damage. I killed him on turn 6. It was pretty sweet. Yeah.
See this again.
Oh, show him again. It was pretty sweet, guys. Definitely a combo if you're playing any type of vampires or really any type of life gain. Really cool. Really cool. One other card that I wanted to touch base with you guys on was the Skull Clamp. Man, I remember this card from, I believe I remember this card from back in the day. Equipped creature gets +1, -1. Whenever equipped creature dies, you get to draw 2 cards and equips for 1. So let's jump back over to the Ugmal. You guys see the combo there? It's pretty sweet. So for 1 mana, I pretty much get to draw 2 cards. It's pretty cool. And actually, no, because I just create the 1, tap and sack it, and it dies. So, or no, yeah, I tap it for the mana, and then I equip it from the mana. That's how I did it. I tapped the Eldrazi spawn, and then with that floating mana, I just attached it to the Eldrazi spawn, and I killed it. So that was pretty sweet too. There was some other stuff in there that I'd like to touch base with you on, but I'm pretty sure that not a lot of you guys are just going to hang around and listen to me talk about this fabulous deck because most of you probably know about it. But I am going to say that I am dropping out of this pre-con. I've already dropped a few things, but 2 of them that really were hit very quickly. This one is garbage. I don't know why it's even in there. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't see any purpose of this card. The Door of Destiny is pretty sweet, but for what it does on turn 4, I don't know. I just don't know. I think I need more mana ramp or more draw. Yeah, it would be nice to be able to give all my creatures +5/+5 or +10/+10, whatever. But with the blade and with the other combos that I have in here, I really, yeah, it's a benefit, but I think I see more benefit if I have mana ramp, the rocks, mana rocks, or if I have draw spells. So I just wanted to give you guys a little rundown on what I'm gonna do with that deck. And you know, if you guys have any ideas of maybe what I could put in here? I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys know what this deck is capable of doing. I've already replaced a bunch of my lands. I do have the Rakdos Carnums. I have the Signets in here. I got the Caves, the Coils. You know, I've replaced a lot of the lands with the Shock lands and the Pain lands and the Fetch lands or whatever. Oh, I put Gifted Aetherborn in here. I put the Legion's Lieutenant in here out of Rivals of Ixalan. I put the Unclaimed Territories in here. I got the, ooh, check that out. Promo. Ooh. Funny story about this one. I had an Unclaimed Territory normal. I was playing against one of the guys there at our shop, and me and him have become, acquaintances, whatever, pretty good friends, or whatever, however you want to say it. Pretty cool older gentleman. And so he's playing with that, with the Unclaimed Territories foil, and I'm playing with the normal. And I lay my unclaimed territories, and he already has his out. He picks it up, he pulls it out of the sleeve, and he gives it to me, and he says, "Here, switch me." And I said, "Why?" And he says, "I don't really like the foil. I want the original one." So I took the promo, and I gave him my original one, which I have like a bunch of the original ones. So it was really cool of him. That was really cool of him. I guess that's the perks of kind of being a newer player. The guy's been playing since Ice Age, whatever, way back in the day. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Maybe what I could put in the place of these two cards. Obviously, everybody knows Damnation, Wrath of God, all of those really badass cards. But as far as mana ramps, or maybe a great draw card, that'll allow me to draw. So let me know what you guys think. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing a box opening of Hour of Devastation. We also have a giveaway for the Rivals of Ixalan pre-release. That will be here tomorrow as well. I just bought several repacks of Kaladesh. All foils, nothing but foil Kaladesh repacks. So yeah, we're gonna have a busy week, busy next 7 days on our channel. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys like. Hopefully you guys subscribe. We're gonna be doing the giveaway for the Kaladesh once we the Rivals of Ixalan pre-release once we reach 100 subscribers. So definitely reach down and hit that subscribe button and hit the like and share, and do some commenting too, guys. I want to hear your opinions. I want to hear what you guys think about this deck and what you guys think I can do with it to make it better. Well, I appreciate you guys' time, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap up and head to bed. And hopefully all you doing the same, because we got jobs, jobby. All right, you guys have a good one.